Welcome one and all in the third semester of BSc second year. Myself Miss Ashwini B. Kare, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, Rajarshi Shahu Mahavidyalaya Autonomous Latur. In this semester, we are going to learn the course Group Theory. Before to start, let us learn the notations of sets of numbers. Set of natural number is denoted by capital N. It contains elements from 1, 2, 3 and so on. Set of integers is denoted by capital Z. Z plus denote the set of all non-negative integers. Set of even integers is denoted by capital E and it contains the elements multiples of 2. Set of rational number is denoted by Q and it contains the elements of the form m by n where m and n are integers and n is non-zero. Set of real numbers is denoted by capital R and R contains all rational and irrational numbers. Set of complex number C is the set contains the elements of the form x plus iy where x and y are real and I is equal to root of minus 1. Now let us define group. Let G be a non-empty set together with operation usually called multiplication that assigns to each ordered pair A, B of elements of G an element in G denoted by AB. We say that G is a group under this operation if the following three properties are satisfied. Associativity property. For all A, B, C in G, AB into C is equals to A into BC. Identity. There is an element E called the identity in G such that AE is equal to EA is equals to A for all A in G. And the third is inverse. For each element A in G, there is an element B in G and B is called the inverse of A such that AB is equal to E, or in other words we can say that G is a non-empty set together with the operation. It will satisfy the four property: closure property, associativity, existence of identity, and every element has an inverse. Let us define abelian group. If a group has a property that AB is equal to BA for every pair of elements A and B, then the group is abelian. If this property is not satisfied, means AB not equal to BA, then the group is abelian group. Now let us look at the examples of group. Set of integers is a group with respect to operation addition. As first closure property, we know that sum of any two integer is again an integer. Therefore closure property is satisfied in Z. Associative property also satisfied because the operation is addition. Existence of identity. Here 0 is an identity of Z such that A plus 0 is equals to 0 plus A is equal to A for all A in Z. Existence of inverse. For each A in Z, there exists negative of A in Z such that A plus negative of A is equal to the identity element of Z, and that is the identity element is 0. Therefore, A plus negative of A is equals to 0. Also, Z is an abelian group since it satisfies A plus B is equal to B plus A for all A comma B in Z. Next example, the set of rational numbers Q and the set of real numbers R are groups under ordinary addition. In each case, the identity element is 0 and the inverse of A is minus A. Now consider the subset 1 minus 1 I comma minus I of complex numbers. Under multiplication, we have to show that this subset is a group. As to verify the properties of group, we can draw Cayley table. Now observe this table and verify the properties of group. First property is closure property, and closure property says that product of any two number in the subset is a number again in the subset. That is 1 into 1 is 1 and 1 is the element of subset. Minus 1 into I is minus I. Minus I is again the element of the subset. Second property, associativity is also satisfied with respect to multiplication, and the identity element is 1. Now for the fourth property, inverse property, we have to find the inverse of each element. 1 into 1 is 1, therefore 1 is the inverse of itself. Similarly, minus 1 into minus 1 is equal to 1. Here again, minus 1 is the inverse of itself. I and minus I are inverses of each other. Therefore, the subset 1, minus 1, I, minus I satisfies all the four properties of group. Therefore, this subset is a group under ordinary multiplication. Fourth example, the set of integers under ordinary multiplication is not a group. Now pause the video and check all the properties of group. The set Q star of rationals. Q star means set of all non-zero rationals is a group under ordinary multiplication. Here the inverse of any A in Q star is 1 by A is equal to A inverse. Here I have written Q star. Now what about Q? Is Q a group? Let us check about Q. Closure property means we are considering the operation is ordinary multiplication. For closure property, product of any two rational is again a rational. Closure property is satisfied. Second is associativity is also satisfied. Identity element is 1 in Q. Now what about inverse? For any A in Q star, inverse element is 1 by. But what about 0? Does 0 have inverse? Think. What is the definition of inverse? For any A in Q, there must exist B in Q such that AB is equal to 1. Here 1 is the identity element of Q. But 0 does not have inverse, since 0 into A, where A is any rational, is equal to 0. It doesn't give 1, therefore 0 does not have inverse. Here inverse property fails. Therefore Q is not a group with respect to ordinary multiplication. Therefore we have taken example Q star of rationals or non-zero rationals is a group under ordinary multiplication. Similarly, the next example, the set R star of non-zero real numbers is a group under ordinary multiplication. The identity element is 1 and the inverse of A is 1 by A. Now let us define general linear group of 2 by 2 matrices over R, and this group is denoted by GL2R is the set containing all 2 by 2 matrices with non-zero determinant. We have to check all the properties of group. First property is closure property. We know that the product of two matrices with non-zero determinant has also non-zero determinant, that is determinant AB is equal to determinant A into determinant B. Associativity can be verified by direct calculation. The identity element is the identity matrix of order 2 by 2 and the inverse of any non-zero determinant can be calculated by adjoint method or any other method, and the inverse exists and the inverse has determinant non-zero. Therefore GL2, R is a group. Now pause the video and verify either GL2, R is a group or not. Now come to exercise. Now solve the exercise given here and refer the book Contemporary Abstract Algebra by Gallian. Thank you.